Wonder who the kids are on it.
How doing there, folks? Welcome to episode 79 of the V&M podcast. 79.
79.
And you know what?
That's your one more podcast and we're 80.
Oh, 80 broken. We want to say a massive thanks to this week's sponsor, who is Daleside Garden Furniture. We want to say a massive thank you to Barry for jumping on and sponsored this week's podcast.
Daleside Garden Furniture, they do steel shades, wooden shades, summer houses and canopies, and you get a free quotation if you call 087 112 4766. Give Barry a shout. He's your man for your shades.
Well done, Matt, the bills need to be paid. And look who we have on this week, folks. The winner of the Traitors. That's Kelley Higgins.
Thank you for having me. Very
What?
excited.
That's actually the first guest to ever get a round of applause.
Oh, really? Oh,
We
that's
should
an
do that
honour.
more often, actually. That's good. I'm kind of a bit starstruck.
Yeah, me too. I mean, like, come on. Seeing you all over TikTok, so feelings mutual.
What's the cracks?
Yeah, not a bother. Sure. Back to normality, sort of. Half normality, half double life at the moment. So,
I've got so many questions.
right, okay.
Like
He's
a lot.
excited. Like.
Yeah, I can tell.
He is, isn't he? Maybe I should set out this one. Will I?
Yeah.
First of all, thank you very much for coming on and chatting this.
Yeah, of course. I love doing podcasts, to be honest. This
Do
is
you?
very fun. Yeah, well, I've done like 2, so don't have a lot to live up to, but they're very fun.
Hey, come on here if you want. You can be local
Really?
guest. You only live down the road.
V&M and K podcast.
Aye.
Yeah,
Or,
maybe.
do you know what sounds good? V and K.
Oh, nice.
Marty went to Australia
Dubai.
to buy to go buy our house.
But no, when you agreed to come on, I was watching the Traitors, and I was like, going to ask this, going to ask that,
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
ask this, going to ask that. So many questions. But yeah, first of all, I want to apply for it. How do you apply?
Literally, like, so easy. You go on to, I think it's on RTE, and it's just an application. You have a few questions, like basic, are you good at lying? What's the best lie you've ever told? And like a 30-second clip, literally, just so quick. And that was it. Like, I applied on Monday, and by Thursday, I had heard back that I was meeting with the producer via Zoom on the next week. Like, it is. Obviously, that was season 1, so I do think, like, I think we had 6,000 applicants for our season, and they've told us there's already over 100,000 for season 2.
For season, because it
So-
did that well.
It did that well,
Yeah.
that everyone saw it, and everyone realized that it didn't like mess up. Like, it was actually a good series, so I think now everyone wants to give it a go. So I'd say it'll definitely be a lot harder, but you should give it a go. It's class.
No,
So, sorry, how many
you're-
applicants
you're
did you
not-
say?
You're not getting on, Marty.
How many applicants did you say?
For our season, there were 6,000.
And you got down to the last, what was it, 20?
Yeah, 22.
Fuck.
I know, yeah, and I was the youngest on it as well, like
Are we?
crazy.
Did
I
you get
know.
well nervous when they started saying you were getting on? Like?
Yeah, and I think I kind of kept putting it off. Like, I found out in February, and I was going in March, and I just kind of was like, "Ha, that's so funny." And the closer and closer it got, I was like, "Oh my god!" And then when you get there and there's cameras in your face 24/7,
Aye.
it's so hard to get used to. And even meeting all these new people, it was so like just a reality shock. And obviously in that show as well, you're so paranoid, so you weren't even like, oh, I wasn't even aware. It was like I was on a like retreat for 2 weeks, so coming back to normal life then was insane, because obviously we filmed it in March, so then we had 6 months where we just couldn't tell anyone anything. But I was so on edge all the time and like so aware. And then when ads started coming out for it and everyone was talking about it, and everyone like who knows me knows I love the Traitors, so they were all saying to me, they were like, "Oh, you'd be so good on that, you should have applied." And sure, I couldn't say anything. Like, it was so hard.
You filmed it and won it,
Yeah.
and you knew you won it. You had,
And no one could
couldn't
know
won
I won it.
aye.
I know. And even people then, obviously, when it came out, episode 1, they were like, "Did you win? Did you win?" And I was like, "You're just gonna have to watch." Like, I couldn't say anything.
No
so
way.
Oh,
it was
fuck that. I wouldn't be
so
able to.
And were the
crazy.
producers very locked down on that about saying nothing
Yeah,
about
big
anything?
time. Like, we just signed an NDA, and obviously for me, I a lot to lose. Like, if I had have
Oh, right,
broken it or
yeah.
anything would have got out, they could have taken the money and like I think sued us. So that was a pretty good reason to not say anything. Yeah.
No, they're looking to Marty because he hasn't. Oh, geez, maybe I cut that one out. So how did you come across it, or just online was it?
I always watched the UK one, so me and my family just love watching
right,
it.
yeah.
So I had always known the show, and I always watched it, and probably same as everyone else, you watch it and think you'd be unreal at it, and I had just had that in my head, and I was
That's
like,
exactly
no,
right.
I didn't, and like, oh, it's so easy. So I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll do that. I'd be so good at it, but you don't realize until you're there, like it's like obviously edited in a way that makes us like faithful, like just like idiots, whereas it's actually so difficult when you're actually on it. But no, I loved it anyway, so I was like, I'll give it a go. So I just tried it, and then obviously got lucky, got on it, like, so yeah.
You can't enter again, can you?
No, unless there was like a all-star one, and they asked, but like I couldn't.
You definitely go for it again, and it was
I don't think I'd go for it again, to be honest. Like it, as much as I loved it, and looking back, I'm like, it was great. Like it's such a high intense and just like you're just paranoid all the time. That as much as it was so much fun, I think it's one of those like once in a lifetime. Like I've done it and won it, and I can just leave it at that kind of a way. So I don't think I could go back.
Are you competitive? And how would you be?
Yeah, very.
Aye.
But I would have thought I would have been more so in like the missions and stuff. Whereas, say if I was at home, like at like Christmas when we play board games, like I will flip a table if I lose. Like I'm that competitive. Whereas in those missions, I was kind of like, because I kind of had in my head that I wasn't going to win. So it's like I don't really care if we get this money or not. You know, that sort of way. Like there was, and a lot of it was like really like fitness, like running ones, and like all the boys were like legging it on ahead of us. So I was kind of like, there's no point in even trying to keep up with them, or like I'll give my leg a go out or something. So I was like, I'll just hang back. So as much as I would be, I feel like in like other situations during that, there wasn't like that competitive, and I didn't have it in my head that I wanted to win. Like I was like, this is just fun. And then every day I got further, I was like, oh yeah, this is still fun. But until I was in that final, I was like, oh my god, like I actually have a chance of winning this now. Yeah, which is crazy. I know, it was insane. Like it was so crazy.
What's the process? Is it a long process whenever you apply until you?
No, we were like October I would have applied, and then March we found out we were filming. So I suppose 5 months does sound like a long time, but for me, like there was something going on every month. That it was like after I'd met with the producer, I had another month then when I met with the like psychologist, and then another month when I met with the producer. So like you kept going, and you always had something kind of, okay, this time next month I'll be doing this, that I always had something kind of looking forward to, almost like knowing I had another stage. And then obviously when I found out I was going on, I had I think 6 weeks until I was going on, and then you just kind of put out in your mind, and then the week of I was like, right, I need to pack to leave to go to a castle for 2 weeks, like, which was crazy.
Where is you asked where it's filmed?
No, where is it filmed? Where did you all stay?
Well, it's filmed in Slane Castle, but we stayed in like these lodgings nearby. Like they just put us up, but we didn't even know. So basically, when we arrived, we got picked up. We had to drive to, obviously I had to drive from Donegal to Meath to this hotel, and then I had to just get into the back of this car with a blindfold and ear defenders.
What?
And they take you to these lodgings and they put you inside, and like we had no idea where we were, no idea, no contact. They take your phone straight away.
What?
And then they picked us up from the room then the next day, put the blindfold and ear defenders, put us into the car and drove us to Slane Castle. So like everyone's always like, why do you call them lodgings? We're like, we actually had no idea where we were. Like it was a hotel, definitely, but like I don't know where, and we don't know what it actually was.
Mad,
and like you never know who was around. Like it was so strange.
So see, whenever you just went to wherever you were staying, where did you just go to stay at night? Like them lodges?
Yeah, we go back there. Yeah, we'd have our own room, so they'd take us back. There could be 2 of you in the car, but you have your blindfold and your ear defender, so you don't know who's beside you.
Every time?
Yeah, every time. Like I never knew who was in the car with me, and you never knew like where you were going. So it was just like a pitch black. And you probably drive like, I remember one time trying to count it, and I think it was like 15-20 minute drive. So you do that in the mornings and in the evenings, and then when you get to like the lodgings or whatever, people are there waiting for you, and they basically walk you to your room, but like as in like guiding you, because you can't see and you can't hear, and they literally open the door, like shove you inside, and like then they're like, okay, take it off, and they're like, is everything okay? You're like, yeah, close the door. That's you in bed until you wait for a knock on the door the next morning.
You can't come out of the room?
No, you cannot leave your room. If you need anything, you just slide a note under the door. You'd have to slide a note to the door going, can I have a cup of tea and a chocolate biscuit? Like there was no like contact with anyone. Like it was so weird, and it was really old fashioned. Like it was those TVs, like, well, they're old fashioned to me, with like the big box and behind them. Like there wasn't even like, there was nothing, like no form of communication, no like Netflix, anything. It was so like.
She's boring enough.
Yeah, it was.
It's probably nice too. You get a bit of change from your phone.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah,
that
but that's the thing. Then you're left doing so much thinking. So you'd be home at, I think it was around midnight, and then obviously you'd be so exhausted you're going to sleep, but your mind is racing then from the day. And obviously most of the time you go home straight after the banishments. So either you banish a faithful or a traitor. So your mind is then going back to, okay, if they were a faithful, you actually never stop.
Sleep,
yeah. Like we were getting like, I'd say 6 hours of sleep a night, but you don't even notice because your brain is just working overtime, that you're not even, as much as you are mentally exhausted, you don't even really notice it because you're so switched on all the time. It's really weird.
Delete my application anyway.
Yeah, on second thought.
Half of putting a thing on in my happy heifer mechanical. Charcoal grill kebab.
That's mad.
Yeah, really
This is a question I had to ask you later on, but did you enjoy it?
Yeah, well, at the time, and especially towards the end when it got more tense, I was like, get me out of here. I'm never doing anything like this again. Like, it just like takes its toll on you. But I'd say once I was home then. But it was really strange. Like, I came home and I was like dying to go back, even though I was so like overwhelmed when I was in there. I think like Stockholm syndrome or something. I was like, I need to get back into this castle
Yeah.
and see all these people. And looking back now, I'm like, that was so much fun and I loved it and it was great to meet everyone. But there was times in there where there was one day and I was like, I just want to go home. I was like, it was episode like 9 or 10 and I was like, you know what, this just isn't worth it. And I had to go up to the producers and I spent like most of the day talking to the producers being like, can I please go home? And they're like, you signed a contract, no you cannot. And I was like, just let me leave. Like I was just so done with it.
The roller coaster, dude.
Yeah, it just messes with your head. Like that's the thing. Like it's such like high highs, but such low lows. And then obviously, realistically, you don't know these people who you're in there with. As much as I made like great friends, it's like I've known these people for like a week. You can't talk to your family. You can't talk to your friends. Like you don't even know what they're doing. Like you have no contact
That's
with
hard
them.
to
So
kill,
yeah,
isn't it? Like-
it was like mentally really challenging.
But
Yeah.
did you meet any friends for life?
Oh, definitely.
You
Yeah,
did?
yeah.
You'll
A
meet
lot
up
of the
again,
girls. Like we have so many. I was with them on Saturday. Like we see each other all the time now.
Oh,
So
very
it's
good.
class. Yeah.
And where are they all from?
Most of them Dublin. But then Christine, one of my best friends, she's from Cork, and then Caitlin's from Galway. So we're like literally, and then Amy's Dublin. So we're like the four corners of Ireland.
Oh,
So
right.
trying to meet up,
Jeez,
like
you have
it's
to meet in the middle. Fuck
exactly.
that.
Even like,
Roscommon or somewhere.
oh no, honestly, because
I
especially
know.
with Christine, like Cork, like I'm never getting down to Cork
No,
really, like unless
yeah.
you take a few days for it. Like you couldn't do that in a day. But there's been a lot of going up and down to Dublin for things. So like meet a few of them there, and we all kind of get invited to like the same stuff. We were at the rugby there on Saturday.
Oh, you got invited that?
Yeah, I got invited there,
That's-
so it was class. It was really
Class.
cool.
Pity they didn't win though. It was kind of weird. The referee was
It
weird
was
in that
such a weird
wasn't it?
game. Oh my god, he was awful. Like that's why my voice is so weird. I spent the entire time screaming at the ref. He was so annoying.
I only seen a bit of the game and then I actually went on to check what the score was. But I seen the games. They're harsh saying off or
It
something.
was like 7 yellow cards or something, and then South Africa be doing the exact same thing
And getting nothing?
getting a penalty. Like it was. Oh my god, it was so infuriating. But we weren't going to win anyway. But still, kind of wanted to just because I was there.
Just
but-
because you were there.
yeah, literally.
Eric was there, wasn't he?
Was
I
he?
just, do you know when you were on about they took your phone and all? Mine Eric on to me when they done the squad games.
Oh
That-
yeah,
See when he went into the hotel,
that was it.
that was it. Mm-hmm. Like that's everything, contact, everything's just everything just you know.
But I think, and you actually says that, I think that'd actually be nice. To get away from social media, like
Aye, but
it'd be
I don't
very,
know.
very hard because
Yeah.
I'm wild for that in the middle of the night.
I know. That's the thing. And even like we had to get these digital alarm clocks, and even I'd be looking for my phone in the morning. But I remember leaving it and being like, I realize now that I don't need my phone as much as I think I do. So I think it like I cut my screen time in half by the time I came
No.
home then. No,
What do you-
not anymore. But whenever I came out, yeah, I'm back to normal now.
I'm watching the V&M podcast.
yeah, yeah.
That's mad though, hey, isn't it? I don't think I'd be. Do you know what? It's so sad to say. I don't think I'd be able to do it with. I've got
Without me?
No, but I've got so bad with my phone this past while. Hey, but do you know what? A lot of it's this. A lot of it's this. Crack,
Yeah.
You know, like editing shit and all that.
He does all their editing.
Oh
and
really?
does
Okay, yeah,
all
that
the
would take
clips, TikToks.
ages, right?
But it's not even that there. Like we'll record this now for maybe 45, 50 minutes, and then I'll edit it.
Yeah.
It'll probably take the same time amount of time,
Yeah.
or maybe a wee bit more, and that's it. But it's just the clips and all that there, and trying to keep up with everything. But
That's the thing, and you nearly go watching it then. I'd be the same if I post TikTok. I'm like watching to see who's liking, who's commenting. Like, so you're almost like
Yeah.
addicted to watching
So we-
how people react to it.
But I even I have to watch this full thing back now.
Yeah, even though you just lived
Did
it. Like,
But it's grand. I don't mind it. But that's what I mean.
And then you get people wanting you to share. So can you share this for us?
Yeah, yeah.
Like the people that was on the podcast before, and he does all that. I just sit in the house and watch the washing machine.
You don't follow Argentina, no, you do nothing.
I'm good around the house.
Yeah. Hey,
Tell him, Kelly.
tell us this. What was the castle like itself? Class.
oh my god, unreal.
Aye.
Yeah, but it's so when the people who own it were actually living in it. So there's 3 floors, and they were living in the 3rd floor the whole time. So you could see them like walking their dogs and stuff during the day. But the whole place is like so grand. Like it is how it looks on TV. Like I remember
Yeah.
walking in and being like, "This is the coolest place I've ever seen."
Incredible, eh?
And they like, in fairness, now they treat us so well with like the food and anything we wanted, we could just have. Like there was caterers and stuff in every day, so you're kind of getting whatever food you wanted and like non-stop like tea, coffee, biscuits, everything. Like so, it was like a 2-week holiday in a way, but just like a mentally challenging
No phone,
2-week
no-
holiday. Yeah,
No phone, no friends, no
Yeah,
family.
exactly.
That's tight, like,
Yeah,
takes
no.
its toll after a
I
while.
know.
So you're not allowed your phone at all.
No, didn't get it. I gave it on that first day, and we wrapped up like the final or whatever was on the Sunday, and then we were going home the Monday, and then they gave me it when they brought me back to my car on the Monday. So like I hadn't seen it, and obviously it was so dead, like it'd been gone for 2 weeks, so had to charge it up then in the car, and then had about like I'd say
That's
like
what I was thinking, would it
1,000
blow up
then.
then?
Oh my god, it was crazy because even people we weren't meant to be in contact, but obviously you're going to be in contact after it. So everyone had found me on Instagram because obviously they had left and been in contact since. They'd made a big WhatsApp group. So even getting the messages from them, and everyone else wanted to know what had happened because they
Right.
knew I was still in it
Oh,
kind of a
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So they were like, who won? And I was like, I actually can't tell you. They were like,
Oh.
I was like, as much as you probably know the final and you can make your guesses,
Yeah.
I was like, I cannot tell you what happened in that final day. Like, it was crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's so bad.
It is mad listening to it, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, but obviously you watched it back.
Oh, yeah.
How different is it?
Some of the edits are very different because even there'd be clips and like they're obviously trying to get their funny moments, but it's not even the right timing. Like, it's something that was like 10 minutes apart and they're clipping it together to make it look like it's a conversation, or they're clipping reactions that, say if someone says something, they'll get someone's reaction, but they were reacting to something else. Like, they
Right,
really
yeah,
change it.
yeah.
But the way I was watching it was probably the wrong way. Like, I was looking for myself in every scene.
Right.
So I missed half the stuff half the time because I'd be in the background going, where am I? Where am I? Whereas
Right.
like two people in the front would be chatting and stuff. So I probably should watch it back like unbiased.
Yeah.
But it's just, it was so weird because obviously it was the 3 nights a week, like the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And then by the time you got to Tuesday, it just felt like such a long wait then to get to Sunday.
Yeah.
And I never, as much as I lived it, I never knew what was going to happen and what was going to be shown because there were so many other conversations that there'd be some episodes like, I'd be like, oh, I said this then, and like that'll be shown, like that was important, and then they completely cut it and show something else. So as much
That's
as
always it's the way you post something. Me and him would talk
Yeah.
over the phone and go, "This is going to hit. This clip's going to get big numbers."
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
not, there's the one you put up that's
Doesn't
you don't
that,
think
yeah,
yeah,
it
you
gets
don't put the
numbers.
effort into, yeah.
It's mad. Like,
You mentioned that you watched the UK one.
yeah.
What about Alan Carr?
Oh my gosh, that was insane.
Oh,
I
never
thought
seen
from
that.
day
My
one
God.
he was going to be the first god. Never
So did
mind
I.
win the whole thing. I couldn't believe
But the way he
that.
won it.
did he won it?
Oh,
He
you,
won
you
it.
know watch it?
Alan
Math,
Carr, the
Comedian.
presenter.
the celebrity one.
No, I didn't.
Sorry, that's a celebrity one I was on.
Yeah, that's celebrity one. Yeah.
Mafa, watch it. Like,
so
he
good.
is a genius.
Is he well smart?
No.
Like,
But
he's
the way-
so bad.
He's so
Like,
bad.
so bad. It's so funny.
And he won
But
it.
And he
aye.
won it, yeah.
But you ask Katrina, it's a first, like, I was roaring at the TV.
It was so funny.
Tell me.
That final, we literally were watching it like, what is going on? Because it was one of those ones where I think everyone was like, he's almost too obvious and too bad that he
Yeah.
has to be a faithful. And then he was just a terrible traitor, but he won the whole thing.
He
like,
won the whole thing.
he
didn't
won
Oh,
the
but
whole
fuck
thing.
me,
It was
yeah, he was
brilliant. I
brilliant.
was so glad he won. Like, I love him. So
Yeah.
it was so funny.
The other UK ones in. I watched them backwards for some reason. Don't
Oh,
ask
really?
me.
3, 2, 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Katrina, my wife, says to me, "Oh, let's watch this," and I was like, "No, I'm not watching that shit."
Yeah.
Whatever. But see, after episode 1, I was like,
hooked.
You're hooked.
and then I was like, then someone's like, "Oh, there's an Irish one." I was like, "Huh?"
I know.
And then I was like, "Oh shit, are they?"
I know. Gotta make a.
But
Yeah.
the Irish one's right up there, and we normally fucking ruin everything.
I know. Yeah.
But I think
I was so
the
cautious
Irish
of
one
that.
is because people are like, "There's more." It's more.
Relatable and real, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, but I couldn't believe how good the Irish one was compared to the English one as well. But the third English one,
Yeah.
the young lad, what do you call him?
The one who won?
Yeah,
Harry. Was
Harry.
it? Yeah.
He
the
was
traitor.
very good.
He was the best to do it in the UK one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. He was brilliant.
they're very good. So you obviously watched them before.
Yeah, so I'd watch it from, it was season 1 or season 2, I can't remember. I just remember it being on, being like, oh, this is something I'd probably like to watch. And me and my parents watched it. And then from then we were hooked. Like, we watched season 1 and 2. And then season 3 was out around this time last year, I think it was. And we were glued to that as well. So I just loved it as like a concept. Like, I thought it was such
Yeah.
a cool idea for a show.
Very good idea,
Isn't it? Like, it's so cool.
Yeah.
And now there's loads of ones around the, like, there's America, Canada,
Yeah,
New Zealand,
yeah.
everyone doing them.
Everyone's
Like,
doing it now.
you
Are
do
you
get
good
so addicted.
Are you a good liar?
No, not really, to be honest. No, not really. And I said that to them and I was like, I don't think I could have handled the pressure of being a traitor because I was so nervous in there anyway and I wasn't lying about anything. But you're just so paranoid all the time that I think if I was lying about something, I probably would have let it slip within like 2 minutes.
2
Like, I
minutes.
just wouldn't have been able to handle it.
Yeah, I was meant to ask you that. Were you like when you were going in? Did you want to be like a traitor or a faithful? Or were you
Yeah.
happy when you weren't a traitor?
I had said, I was like, whatever I get put as is what I want to be regardless. So I was like, if I get put as a traitor, I'll give it my best shot. But I was like, I don't think I'd be very good. But if that's what you want to put me as, like, go for it kind
Yeah.
of thing. But even the first day when obviously Siobhan was walking around the table, like every time she got close to me, I was like, don't pick me, don't pick me, don't pick me. Because I was like, after meeting everyone, I was like, I don't think I could take this blindfold off and keep a straight face if she had just touched me on the shoulder. Like, so I was so paranoid then. So whenever she didn't, I was like, okay, this is actually ideal. And then as soon as I became a faithful, I was like, that's how I want to stay for the rest of the game. Because I do think I probably would have, like, come into breakfast like in tears or something if they had made if they recruited
Folded.
me or something. Yeah, like I couldn't handle it.
Come here. See, when you come out, did your socials blow up?
Well, obviously we had to wait, but the once episode 1 came out, yeah, like crazy,
Like
we
followers,
yeah,
on
followers.
Facebook
Like
and-
I would have had a private Instagram account and like only let people I know follow me back. So I had like 600 followers, I think, and I've like
It's mad, isn't it?
it's so weird. Yeah, now I've like 5,500, and like the night of the final, obviously when I won, I gained like 1,000 followers like overnight. Like,
Mad,
it's just
isn't it?
crazy, and like
We won nothing, man.
No. What's Siobhan like?
she's so nice. She
Yeah.
actually is. Yeah, she was very much in the role of like the host or whatever.
Right.
She didn't rarely broke character. The only time I actually saw her kind of break character was after we had won, and obviously her job was done. But
Yeah.
other than that, she would be very serious and like how she seems, she was like that. But she'd crack the odd joke here and there, and like I was just in awe because I love Dairy Girls. Like so, even
Yeah,
just seeing
she's
her, I
brilliant,
was
that, to be
like,
fair.
oh my
Which
god.
one's that?
She's the
The nun, the teacher.
Oh, the
in
nun now,
school,
the
yeah.
nun one now.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, I actually seen the other one up at the hospital last day. The blonde man got married.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah.
What's her name? Saoirse, is it? Or...
I don't
Seriously,
know.
she got
Yeah.
married. The DJ, was it?
Joe Dex.
She was up in the canteen working. I looked. I said,
Oh.
jeez, I know that all there.
So see, filming long days.
They woke you up at around 7 o'clock every morning with a knock on the door, and then they actually brought us breakfast. So we had breakfast where we were staying, and then you could be anywhere between like 7:45 and 8:30 being picked up, but you had to be ready. So you were just waiting for them to come get you, obviously blindfold, ear defenders on, put you in the car, and then you got to the castle and you're probably waiting like an hour and a half until you actually got into breakfast. Like there's a lot of waiting. So like even though what it looks like on TV is like say 2 people are in the room and 5 minutes later 2 more people come in, they kind of staggered it way more. Like I'd say you'd be in like 15-20 minutes before other people do.
Right.
But obviously we couldn't all be bundled together because we'd know who was not murdered.
Right,
So
yeah.
they keep moving us through rooms. So like you'd start in the kitchen, then when more people went into the breakfast table, you go into the library, and then when more you kept moving on.
Yeah.
So it was all that, and then between that and the missions, we probably were going home at around 11:30, 12 o'clock, then back half an hour drive. So you're probably home around 1 a.m. and then back up again the next morning for 7. Like it was a very long day.
That's
And a lot of waiting around as well, which they obviously don't show because why would they? But there'd be a lot of times, like even when we were eating, we had to keep the ear defenders on, and we had chaperones in the room, and we weren't allowed to speak at all. So there was a lot of
While you were
that.
eating?
While we were eating, we couldn't because obviously, like we'd be eating, and if we were saying anything important, or even we'd have to get changed for the missions, and they bring out the ear defenders, and you just have to like sit in the couch, couldn't talk to anyone, ear defenders, while everyone got changed, just because like they thought it wouldn't be fair if some people were not there for certain conversations. So I'd say like 60% of the day was having the ear defenders on and
Oh,
not being able to
fuck
chat.
that.
Like even in the cars, because obviously for them they have probably so much footage as is to edit. So if they filmed us for like 12 hours, it would just take so long.
Too
So I'd
so
say they
long,
cut
eh?
it down to like probably 3 or 4 hours fully of footage. Like, but there was a lot of just sitting around in
Jeez.
silence. Like, which obviously then
Oh.
you're just stuck with your own thoughts, like looking at people. Like it was so
That's
weird.
weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be. I don't think I'd be able to do that. To be fair.
A lot of the boys couldn't sit
Hey?
still, yeah, or like
Aye.
couldn't stop talking, and they'd be like, "You
Um,
cannot speak," and like it was just
Did that ruin it a wee bit now?
a wee bit. It was definitely like took away from like the magic of TV. Like when you see it behind the scenes, you're like, no, every show I watch, I'm like, I wonder if you guys just had to
Yeah.
sit 2 hours before this. And there was a lot like we always complained when they came out. Like we were like, seriously, like can you not just let us sit and chat? Like we won't even talk about the game. And they were like, no, we just can't have you chatting. So it was a bit like. That those times are boring. You, like half the time we all just went to sleep when that was happening. If they were like, we're gonna break for 2 hours, we just like fell asleep on the couches and just waited. Like so.
You says that about when you were on Britain's Got Talent. There's a lot of it.
It was the worst day of my life.
Really
And
long
that was
day.
one day we done.
Yeah.
And it was from 8 in the morning, and we were last on. It was about 6:30 or 7 o'clock.
Oh my god.
and we done nothing.
Yeah.
And we done like, I would say a minute and a half interview.
Yeah.
And then I think it's 90 seconds on stage, and that's it.
Oh my god.
And we sat there the full day. It was the worst thing ever.
That is so grim.
But as like what you're doing there, like I don't think I'd be able to do it.
Yeah, they don't prepare you for that. Obviously, they don't say you're going to be waiting around all day. So even the first day, we were like, "What is this?" And by like the second day, we were like, "Is this going to be every day?" And they were like, "Yeah." And that was that. Like you just have to.
I've
have to sit
ADHD. I
there.
couldn't sit a piece.
I know. Yeah. No, it was. Yeah, it was tough. All right.
So do you know what? I wrote up there, we do a bit of research, but I wanted to ask you quick. I was like, is that all they're fucking eating for breakfast?
Oh no! Yeah, we had breakfast beforehand. That's
I
why,
was like, I'll be starving.
I know everyone said that.
That's
They're
only
like,
props, really, is it?
well, they're there and you can have them, but like we would have had a full Irish before we arrived, like so we were fine. Or
That was like it was like continental. Well, it wasn't
yeah,
even, it was like
continent. It was like fruit, cheese, and croissants and
Ah,
like
yeah.
grapes and stuff. So most of the time we just had it for like the cups of coffee and stuff because you nearly wanted something in your hands because you were shaking like and so nervous. But like eat breakfast beforehand and then like maybe have a croissant, but it was more like I'd have like 5 or 6 cup of coffees in there. Like you're
Was it
just
nice?
so.
Was the breakfast nice?
It actually was, yeah. Like the place, like you get your full Irish, which is grand, or you could get like your porridge, Weetabix and stuff. And in fairness, they like slid a card under the door every night, and you could just tick what you wanted, or say like,
Take
"Can
you
I
on
have
for the
scrambled
morning?
eggs on toast or whatever?" And then when they knock on your door in the morning, they have it on a tray then for you.
What
which is
about
handy.
dinner?
Dinner they changed every day, so we had to go in the mornings and get our mics put on and stuff, and they would have like a list and you just choose, and it'd be like chicken curry or shepherd's pie, lasagna, that kind of thing. But it was grand, like
Was it?
we were fed well. And then they always had like snacks, or like after a mission they'd have like tea and cakes and buns put out and stuff, so like you did not go hungry. Definitely
No
not.
alcohol.
We were allowed one drink. We had to say in advance what our drink was, and we were allowed one drink coming into the second week, and that was it. So I just had like one glass of wine in the evenings, and that was it. But I
One
think
glass of wine each day.
yeah,
of the
each
last
day.
week.
Yeah.
She's
But I
like
think
Big
they'd be
Brother, isn't
afraid
it?
that we'd like, if anyone had like 2 drinks, they'd be like locked and be like, "Wait, I'm a traitor," and then the whole game's ruined. Like so.
Fucking cunt.
Yeah, exactly. So I think they're a bit worried about that.
They're
in
well
fairness.
strict, aren't they?
I would like if they asked you for your drink or a quarter bottle.
Quarter bottle and a can of boost. Dutch gold.
Bottle of London Village. On that note, folks, we're going to take a wee break. We want to say a massive thank you to this week's episode sponsor, Daleside Garden Furniture. Massive thanks to Barry and the lads for jumping on and sponsored episode
Thank you,
79. Thanks to Kelley too for popping in, telling us all about the traders. Can't wait to have some tasty questions that I want to know the answer to in part 2. So stick around, folks. And again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button whenever you are watching on YouTube. And yeah, run the ad there, Marcus.
Welcome back, folks, to episode 79 of the V&M podcast. I want to say a special thank you to Barry at Daleside Garden Furniture for coming on and sponsoring this week's episode. And thanks to Kelley from the Traitors coming on and having a chat with me and wee Maffa on our wee podcast.
Well done, Mava. Give her a round of applause. Good man, Barry. A lot lady. It took Mava 6 times to do that.
6 times.
Welcome
Thanks,
back,
guys.
Welcome back, folks. So, Kelley, the missions, were they as tough as they look? Because they look tough.
No, not really, to be
No?
honest. No. Well, do you think they look tough? A lot of people said they were very
Laid back.
like low budget. I think we had a lot of forest work. I think there was a lot of running around now, but like I wouldn't like. There's none that stick out as being like really tough or that kind of way. Like they were
Look
grand.
tough for
Like,
me. I'm definitely not doing it.
no, they were good, and it was nice because it was one of those things where you just completely switched off. Like you weren't thinking of anything. You weren't worried about who was faithful or traitor. You were just trying your best to win it. But they were good crack, most of them. Like we were a lot of like throwing ourselves into rivers and running up hills and stuff. It felt more like a boot camp, really. But sure, it was grand.
Yeah, they did look.
Thrown on the rivers and everything.
Yeah,
Was it
like
cold?
yeah, it was so cold most of the time. Like it was March in Ireland, like so it was cold enough. But
Cold here in August.
and we were in like a boat and everything as well in our wetsuits, so we didn't get too drenched. But then, in fairness, now the last day we did a mission, we were in a helicopter, which is unreal.
Are we?
So yeah, we got in a
Oh,
helicopter
yeah.
for the last one, so that was like a dream. But other than that, they were grand. Like it was just something different, I suppose, get you out of the castle.
Yeah, I'd say you look forward to getting something different.
Yeah,
I'd say.
definitely.
What about the round tables?
Oh my god, they were hell.
Were they?
They were the worst thing in the world for me. Anyway, I hated every
Tense?
second of them. Yeah, like I asked one day, could I just like step out? I was like, do I need to be in this? Because I knew I was never gonna get voted. So I was like, there's not even much point in me being here. Then I was like, oh, they like it was just. Some of them could go on for, I'd say, we never knew the time in there, but I'd say like 2 hours. And some of them got really, really heated. Like as bad as they look, some of them were actually awful, especially at the start with like, Eamon and Poddy and Caitlin when they were
Yeah.
turning on each other. That was rough. Like there was roaring, and there were so many times Siobhan had to come in and be like, guys, first of all, you're on TV. Second of all, you're all people and you need to start respecting each other. Like
What?
it would get really, really tense. And as much as everyone says don't take it personally, like you would take it personally if someone started turning on you. So it got very personal. And then if you turned on someone and they didn't get voted out, and then all of a sudden you're walking out of the room with them and walking into the kitchen, you're like, yeah,
Awkward.
sorry about that one. Like it just, they were my least favorite part. I think they were just awful. Like they just weren't nice.
Yeah, I would say that actually. Whenever someone is bickering and you're just sitting there.
Yeah, because there was one time Patrick and Paddy were on the other side of me and they kept bickering and I was just in between them. It was like a tennis match. I was like, could I just step out? Like I was like, I'm really not needed. Like, oh, they were tough, but I suppose it had to be done. And
Did anybody ever fall out?
um,
Like and kept falling. I suppose you didn't know. If
people
they did.
definitely went like head to head. Like at the start, Nina and Patrick were two of the ones, and they just didn't. They clashed instantly, and it's just never really resolved
Never
it. I
recovered.
suppose, yeah.
Never recovered.
And of course, there's people as well. I think, especially with the Traitors, like the original three, I think there was a bit of tension there. A lot of like too many cooks in the kitchen kind
Yeah.
of thing, and everyone had their own way of doing it, and everyone had their own way of wanting to be a traitor. So when the three of them had different views and different ideas, I think kind of came to a clash as well. So it's funny to hear it from them now, because obviously I would have no idea, obviously,
Yeah.
who they, like, what they were chatting about and in the conclaves and stuff. But they said up there, like, things got very tense. I think Caitlin a lot of times had to be a bit of like a mediator between Eamon and Poddy. I think they kind of went head to head a few times, all right.
It's great too. The Traitors vote for Traitors, I think.
Oh my God, it's brilliant, isn't
That's
it?
a
Yeah.
good-
I think
like-
you should. I think you should apply, Mappa.
No, thank you.
You seem to be really on it.
Oh, I love.
You should try anyway and see. You never know how far you get.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't do it. The food was just that. There would just say me.
That joke
off
gets
there.
4 takeaways in the weekend.
Yeah, fair.
It only has 3 days.
I know Marty asked you this question, but I don't know if it was off air. Did you become friends with a lot of people in there?
Yeah, big time. Like
Like you're still friends today?
yeah, like there's so many of us, especially the girls. Like I grew really close to them in there, and we just stayed close. So as soon as we got out, obviously we weren't really meant to be meeting, and you couldn't post it on social media, and I couldn't really tell my friends from home who I was going to see because they didn't know I was on the show. And like
Right.
two of my closest friends are Amy and Christine, and like they're 36 and 39. So even for other people seeing the three of us together, like I'm 23, like so they're 10 plus years older than me.
Jeez, you're
so trying
young.
to, yeah, I was the youngest on it. Like, but it's so funny then. Even now, people are like, what do you guys have in common? We were at the rugby there on Saturday, and it was me, Amy, and Caitlin's 32. And some guy was just like, no offense, but how are you guys friends? Like, it probably looks so strange because I'm so much younger than
Yeah.
them, but you do just form that kind of bond. And like, it is so nice because that was such a big part for me as well, to have friends and kind of like have those alliances in there. So it's nice that kind of stayed true, because like no one knows what you went through in there. As much as like my friends at home, I talk to them about it and stuff, I think they're like, you're off your head. Like, what is
Right.
happening? So until you're in that situation, it's so nice to have people that can kind of relate to that as well, which is
Yeah.
obviously,
So you obviously met up with them after, but it wasn't out yet.
yeah. So
Was
I
it
had seen
good
them
for
a
you
few
to meet
times.
or be able to chat to someone about
Oh
it?
my God, so nice.
No
I remember the
earmuffs on
first,
you.
yeah, I remember the first time. It was crazy because it was even like, as much as you're in the show, you're not really getting to know people because a lot of what you're doing is talking about the show.
Yeah.
So even like the first time, I remember we all met up and went on like a night out in Dublin, and we just like chatted about our lives, and it was like you learn so much, even though I would
Yeah.
consider them like some of my closest friends. Like I actually knew nothing about you when we were in there because all we're talking about is like Traitors and Faithfuls and whatever else. So actually getting to know them then
Yeah.
was so nice.
Kind of makes the long days and stuff worth it whenever you are meeting friends for life too,
Exactly,
like,
that's the
isn't it?
thing. Yeah, I wouldn't have changed that for the world. Like, so it was so nice
Have
in that way.
you anything else lined up? Like, as in any time away to rugby or any more trips away or anything?
Not at the moment anyway. These kind of things just kind of pop up out of nowhere, to be honest. Like, it'll be a Monday and we'll get a message being like, we need you in Dublin tomorrow for this thing. Or we were at like random sort of events. We were at an event for Amazon Ireland last week, and then the RDS were opening up like a Christmas market, little bits and pieces where people just, I think, want to have, you know, the showing that the traders are there and they can take photos of it and stuff. But nothing big or major at the moment anyway. Like, it's obviously different when, I think anyway, when you're up in Donegal, it's not as easy to kind of drop
Clifford
everything.
Cinema.
Oh,
I've
I'm
seen
going
you,
there on
but
Wednesday.
Are you going there on Wednesday? I seen
indeed.
you there the Friday night.
Oh, were you there?
I was there.
Oh, good
Funny
way.
was down the K Club, him and
Oh, right.
Maffa there.
You're getting invited down to the
Aye,
game club.
they-
Play golf.
they didn't take me down. I'm barred from that concert.
Oh, really?
No, he was there. I'd be fair.
What did you think of the show?
Loved it. Loved
It
it.
was very good.
Really good.
You get well treated down there, don't you?
Oh my gosh.
Big shout out to them, actually.
They're brilliant. Yeah, that's the nicest cinema I've ever been to, like in Dublin and anywhere. Like the heated seats and everything are class.
Oh, they hated.
They heated.
Bastard.
I know. And they
Found it right in
recline.
the
Oh my
back.
gosh. Oh really?
I was found it right. I was right up in the corner.
Oh,
Me and the wife
see.
were right up in the corner.
Oh no, we get a nice seat, all right.
But it was good. They come around with ice cream around the seats this time.
You can order food to your seats as well.
Wow.
It's class.
Shout out to Club Cinema in Lifford because they are very good. To be fair, anything that they've
Yeah.
on or anything that they invite us to.
Oh,
bring.
they're so nice. I
shout-
love
I
them.
was actually ripping because the last one they invited us to was Paddington Bear. And yeah, it was like,
This movie actually was unreal.
I love Now You See Me Too.
Me
and
too.
I couldn't believe it.
I was so hoping it was going to be that.
And we went to the K
That was
Club.
tight.
We went to the K Club, played 5 holes of golf, and had to walk in because it was that wet.
I
Rotten
was
Egan
sitting
right
with
now.
the recliner on, jellies, popcorn.
Yeah, gift
I
bag.
forgot my nuts too. They were
Little
free.
Mama's ice creams was in there too.
Little
Yeah.
Mama's.
I was sitting
unreal.
beside the two of them at it actually. It was gas. I was like, this stuff is great. And they were like, yeah, that's us. I was like, oh, right.
Good job. You said it was
Yeah,
great.
I know, imagine. Ugh.
That's rotten. That's
Yeah.
ice cream's pure warm.
You got the wee bags in too after.
You pick at me, Mama.
Huh?
That's the house.
That's solid now, up road. I'm only joking. Take
I hope
it
they have
back,
a
Mark,
night
cut
soon.
that part.
I hope they have another night soon because I'm.
They are. They says they are going to have more nights. Of
That was their plan
If they're
anyway.
going-
We're just going anyway. I was telling my parents about it, and they were like, "We need to go, so we're gonna go see Wicked there on Wednesday." I was like, "You guys are gonna love it." I was like, "These recline
The
seats."
wife was at the cinema in the town here watching Wicked. I never asked him what it was like. I wouldn't go to it.
It's like 2 hours long. Is the only thing.
2.5 hours long. I'd
That's
have left
really
the
long.
young fella from it.
Yeah. Oh god.
He couldn't have sat any longer. He couldn't have sat anyway.
Yeah.
Kelly, what's life like now since you won?
Yeah, weird. Definitely,
Is it?
definitely different. There's a lot of like getting recognized and stuff, which is obviously weird, and people asking for photos, which obviously not really used to and stuff like that. Or even I'd find if I'm on a night out in Letterkenny, like people are looking at you, trying to take photos and stuff. So you kind of feel in a way you can't do anything wrong, especially on a night out. Like you wouldn't be getting like really drunk, and then everyone's there taking photos of you and stuff. So
Two bad days. Yeah.
yeah, all over like
Someone
Facebook
asked us
and-
for a photo one night in McGinley's, remember that?
Oh
Two
really?
of us weren't looking the right way.
Someone was like, can we get a photo? We were like,
Who?
Yeah.
It is weird. We got that at the start. You still get it now. You're the boy who does the podcast. And I find it weird. Like
It's really
if
strange.
I'm just me. I'm
It's the thing, yeah. It's
see,
really
when we're out
strange.
and about actually, and we're always out and about, and so people always ask Jason for photos.
Yeah,
no
yeah.
One, no one asked me. And then I was up in Balbuffet the other day, and he wasn't with me, and someone asked me for it. I was like, "Where's Jason at? Where's that?" But you know, the best thing about it, see when they go up and ask him for a photo, and they're like, "Well, I have a podcast. Do you want to have a photo of me?"
I know. I remember that there.
Remember the wee boy
Sympathy
at,
photo.
or where? Oh, in Albufeira. Like about
That's
five,
right.
about 5, like they were like Gaelic, were they? Like, yeah. But they come up and says, "Oh, Jason, can we have a photo of you?" And I was like, "Oh," and I took it. I was like, "Oh, I have a podcast. You want to take a photo of me?" And they're like, yeah.
You didn't even really give them the option to have a podcast.
It is weird. This boy's famous. I get it in work. This boy's famous. People saying, "Oh,
I know, I've got a bit of that. Or like you go in somewhere and they're like, "Oh, here, roll out the red carpet," and you're just like, "Right, okay."
But I was
try to
just
have some
saying,
lunch.
not the fact that you're on Traitors, but the fact you actually won it.
I know, yeah,
incredible,
it's
like.
crazy. I know, it was mental. Like I never expected that to happen, like at all. Like I didn't go into it either. I was like, I'll give it a go, and like I'd said, I wanted to make it past like day 3 or 4 because, well, not that it's embarrassing. No offense to anyone who only made it to day 3 or 4, but I was like, I don't think I'd be like posting about it if I had gone on it and not lasted as long as I did. So to win it then was crazy.
It's
like,
always nice to say, now, isn't it?
I know that you
it
like
was a great
won.
prize, wasn't it?
Yeah, share
Much
of
was it?
the final was 42 grand, or yeah, 42,900. So then we all got around 14,000 each between the 3 of us.
And you won it. You didn't get the full whack.
No, we just split it
Split
between
the 3.
3. There's 3 of us who won.
Oh,
So
you
me and
split
2,
it?
so we had to split it. Yeah, split the 42, but like 14 grand's lovely. So
You're right.
You're fucking right. You sponsor
need to
next
watch it.
podcast. Sponsor next podcast.
Our next sponsor.
Kelly from Traitors. She's famous.
Favorite part about it?
Gosh, winning, not
The money.
yeah, no, probably the people I met, honestly, like genuinely friends for life, and like I would never have met these people if I hadn't have done it. So even just that, like, and meeting the people that I did, and just even seeing the behind the scenes of a TV show, I just thought that was so cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely.
Oh, fair play. That's nice. Not to just say the money. He says the
Yeah,
people you
no,
met.
no, I'd actually like, I didn't care if I like won or lost. Like the friends I made, like would have left at any point, knowing I'd still be friends with them, you know, that kind of way. Like you do just form such a tight bond, and it's so funny because people are like, "Why are you crying after like 3 days?" But it is just your whole environment when you're in there, and you obviously feel so bad because you know how long the process was and how lucky we all were to be there. So when you kind of are getting rid of someone after 2 days, and then it turns out they haven't done anything wrong, you just feel so guilty then. So it's funny to see it.
But the TV, when we're watching TV, we're seeing so little.
Exactly. Yeah,
of
we've
your
such a
full
long day. Yeah.
And you're probably like, it's like you're 2 minutes. Why are you crying?
I know,
You why are you
yeah.
emotional
Whereas it's
stuff.
like you had
when you're with them all the time.
48 hours with
Yeah.
them, yeah. Obviously, that's not a long time either, but it just does
Ah.
become, yeah, your entire environment.
Worst thing about it, Least thing you didn't like, maybe not worst.
Yeah, or worse. Probably like the round tables and seeing people get upset over, you know, the bickering and like the tension and stuff that was caused. Like that's just never nice to see.
It's mad though the way you said it's the round tables, and that was my favorite part. Probably everyone's favorite part to watch.
It was my favorite part to watch as well, like the drama and everything. But like you never leave those feeling nice unless you get a traitor, which is what, like 1 in like 4 times. You never feel nice because you know you just ended kind of someone's journey and almost like turned on someone for no reason. Because obviously you always have your reasons for voting someone, but when they're not a traitor, you're nearly just picking apart at someone for no reason. And then when people get upset, like it's just awful. So probably that, like, yeah, probably just those are like people's kind of reactions
And
to
the
the round
earmuffs.
tables. Yeah,
Obviously the
oh god,
earmuffs.
and the ear defenders. Yeah, that was definitely.
Ear defenders.
Your overall experience then?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like definitely. Like win or lose, I think I would have said unbelievable. Definitely had to take like a few weeks to realise how cool it was, and obviously watching it back it was unreal. But yeah, like once in a lifetime. And like so cool to say now I'm 23 and I've done that.
Right, for
like, it's
someone so
crazy.
young, it's mad.
Yeah,
Like,
really weird.
would you go on to a different kind of show?
I think
if you get
so.
the opportunity.
I would, yeah, but it would depend. Like there'd be a lot I probably couldn't do. Like I couldn't do like Dance with the Stars because I
Carrie
couldn't
Finn,
dance.
Big Brother.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
It just come to my head. Like.
Oh right, okay.
Jeremy Kyle, Fucara.
Be good if it was a Big Brother. Like we might
Yeah.
all get on. Like
Yeah,
and
Big
I'd
Brother
probably,
Ireland, big
I'd
class.
probably won.
Oh
You
right.
see the girl on
Yeah,
Derry?
Yeah, from Big Brother. She's class. Jenny.
What's that about?
Jenny.
Yeah, she came third, I think. She
Aye,
did
but no
class.
other night out there. And
Yes, all that, yeah.
She's brilliant, hey.
She
the way
was
she
unreal.
speaks, you see, hear the way she speaks.
She's
fucking
gas.
brilliant.
I
You need
don't
a
know. There
boost.
was a Big Brother on. See, I'm not.
You don't watch
I
it.
watch Netflix. All the time,
Yeah,
like,
fair.
You need to
That's
watch
the reality.
Watch
I
the
must. I
Traitors.
watch it now as you're on the.
Yeah.
I will watch it when you're on the podcast because I never watch any of them kind of shows. I never have time.
That's very good. But
Yeah,
it's-
it was.
do you know what the good thing now? You can watch it all without
Aye, I
waiting.
love.
don't have to
I
wait,
love
yeah,
lying
the
on
waiting
and getting a
was annoying.
binge.
Yeah.
Oh, mine. Game
It's
of
one
Thrones.
of those ones you want to keep watching as well.
Game of
like,
Thrones. I
My
was a
Game
big
of
one.
Thrones, I binged that. That was the best thing ever.
Really?
Fire
I've
on
never
the
seen it.
fucking Maltesers melting in your hand.
Aye, that's a very good show. Thanks very much, Kelly, for coming on. It's great to get an insight into something that I was clean addicted to. I
Yeah.
watched it back to back. Like, I mean, watched it like I've never watched something like that before.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
know the last thing was Breaking Bad? I think I couldn't stop watching it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's great to hear all the way back and what happens.
Yeah, behind the
and stuff.
scenes, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
At the end of every podcast, we ask our special guest 3 very important questions.
Okay.
The first one being, what is your favorite takeaway?
Oh. Oh.
Answer carefully. You can
I
take
know.
your time.
I'm like thinking of all the options. Like, what's our go-to? You know what our go-to is? The Friars Rest in Gortley.
Oh,
For a
is
chipper.
this a family thing on a Friday night or Friday? Oh,
Friday night,
love
Dad
it.
goes to the pub, and me and Mum get a chipper, and then pick him up and bring home battered sausages and
What
chips.
pubs do you go to?
Blake's or Brewery
Blake's,
usually.
lovely
Yeah.
pints,
The
lovely.
Cottage is the best pub in Letterkenny. I don't know if that was the next question, but that would be my answer.
Yeah, and come here. What do you get in the Friars?
Batter sausage and chip and a curry dip.
Oh, curry dip,
So
salt and
nice.
vinegar plastered
yeah,
on it.
Yeah, yum.
You can't even see the chips.
So
There's salt
good.
and
Oh,
vinegar.
and the grease on it, like it's actually minging. But
Friars Rest is lovely.
it's really nice. Yeah,
Yeah, and
really,
the very
really
good
nice.
Dustin podcast. We says that in the last one too. But what would your favorite flavor of Pringle be?
Sour cream and onion.
Safe, very
Yeah.
safe. I didn't like that.
Oh,
answer,
really?
very safe.
What are the other options? Salt and vinegar, cheese and onion, original.
Nah, you've got
Barbecue.
you got the
I'd like
Sterling flavor
barbecue.
then. Ham,
There's-
cheese, and onion.
Oh well, it wasn't gonna be that.
Do you ever get those Sterling flavors? They're all
No.
different.
I've seen this
Sour
tomato
cream and
ketchup
chive.
one, yeah, but
Sour cream and chive.
sour cream
But
and chive,
There's a
yeah.
mystery box now. Did you see that?
What, like mystery flavors? Oh, I don't
Mm.
like the sound of that. I wouldn't be very adventurous with crisps now because I think if there's a
Oh, I
weird
love
flavor,
crisps.
I love crisps, but I would like I'd have
What's your
standard.
favorite crisp? Now we're on that.
Meanies.
Big share
He
bag.
loves
Big share bag. Share
Meanies.
bag for
Share
one.
bag.
Yeah.
Aye, nobody going near.
No, yeah.
Anybody.
Meanies.
And they make
Hands
your
off.
head sweat a wee bit. Oh my god!
No.
Now, get a bag of minis there, Jay. I love a bag of minis.
They're
Well,
so good.
Crisps,
He loves
waffles,
Meanies.
Monster Munch.
Yeah, yeah, yum, yum, yum.
Right up there, Monster Munch.
Rancheros.
Yeah.
Used to get them in school all the time.
A big bag of potatoes, nice too, you know.
Mm.
No, they're
Nah,
harder.
nah.
They're fucking harder.
They're way to fuck it.
Did they change the Tito or were they always Tito? They're harder. They are harder.
Aye, waffles are not the same again. Banshee bones.
Don't know them.
Oh,
Do you not?
No, I don't think so.
It's showing age now.
You're very young actually.
Yeah.
Aye, wheelies.
I know them, but I don't think I've ever had them. Like, I wouldn't be very adventurous. Like, I like what I like, but that... Like, if
Johnny
I went
onion
to a
rings?
shop, I wouldn't try... Johnny onion rings, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Just
fuck.
hit that.
Why does Mr. Tato carry a phone? In case Johnny Onion rings.
Oh, I knew that was going to be a bad joke.
Cut that out.
Cut that.
Yeah, please.
Oh, I love that joke, to be fair.
So, Kelly, you're lying on battered sausage and chip. I'm starving now, actually.
I know, yeah. I had my roast dinner and I'm hungry.
Battered sausage and chip, curried up.
The rain's battering off the window.
Nice.
Sour cream and onion Pringles with a wee side of minis.
Lovely.
What is on the TV? What's your favourite movie?
God.
Fire, roaring, rain, wind.
You know what it actually is, and I know we went to see recently, but the Now You See Me movies. They're my favourite movies.
Are they?
I
Oh, they're
love them
class.
so much.
They're
very
I
good.
only rewatched the other two after watching the third one. I just think they're class. I love the way they have them filmed and the cast and everything.
Aye, they're good,
Love
aren't
those. And I love those kind of movies. And then, like, I know they're not really like a mystery, but like a murder mystery kind of movie, like a whodunit. They're my kind of movies. Like the Knives Out ones. Or, do you know them?
There's a lot of them documentaries on Netflix now you'll enjoy, you know.
Yeah, see, I don't like TV series as much. I like a movie where I can watch it and that's it.
Mm.
I feel like I could just get distracted with TV shows. And they're one of the ones as well, you know, when you like lose focus for 2 minutes and all of a sudden you don't know what's going on
Yeah,
anymore. I just
yeah.
can't deal with
And
that.
switch it off.
Yeah, and then I'm like, well, that was fun. I'm one episode in. Like,
Zero
so.
Day.
Mafa. I was meant, like, I'm not lying. This is God's...
You were going to text me with Zero
No,
Day?
this is God's truth. I watched that last night. I sat me and Joey on the couch and watched the full thing.
It's very good.
What happened at the end?
I don't know if I watched it or not. The end.
Is that
think
the
it
thing
is.
about the meteor coming to Earth?
No, you're talking about... I'm talking about Zero Day with... Not Danny DeVito, what do you call him? Not Junior Russell. No, what do you call him? Robert De Niro.
Okay, I've never seen
It's
this.
Robert De Niro, and there's they target through computers and stop the traffic lights and all that crack. What do you call that?
COVID-19.
But he was president of America, and then they draft him back in as part of the commission, and it's all corrupt and all. It's very good. But the one you're chatting about, the ending, going on to the bunker. What do you call that movie? It's on Netflix. It was number one when I looked at it, right? And then I went on 2 or 3 days later looking, it was back to 7 or 8. That's fucking
You want to see
hell.
the ending?
What's it called?
It's about
Can't remember the name. Don't Google it anyway because that there.
what do you call it?
I'm telling you, it was a great
Very
show.
good. Great shows about the presidents and make these calls because they're meteorite coming to blow up
Right,
America,
okay.
and they're all going to bunkers, and then it goes through the president, and then the ones trying to intercept this meteor goes through every part of it,
Right.
and then it just shows the people going on the bunker, and the thing finishes, and I was like,
That's
it.
what? And I had text into my friends group
Yeah.
saying, boys, this show is unreal.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
half an hour later, text don't even watch it.
Oh
You're
my
like a
god,
bastard, you don't
that's
have
so
any friends.
annoying.
I forget the name of it now.
That was terrible now.
Yeah, probably gearing up for a season 2 though or something.
I
Is that
don't
what they
know
want?
even if they are.
Oh really? That was just it.
I was very upset on it. You're lucky I wasn't up at your house. Give us another one. Another movie.
An old one. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Great show. How
love.
young is what's his face in that?
Heath Ledger.
Nah.
Joseph Gordon.
Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah,
I love him.
I love him.
But he's young in that, isn't
Oh
he?
my gosh, I'd say he's like what 17, 18.
Was
like,
Heath Ledger in it?
Yeah,
He was sad when he died,
I
wasn't
know.
he?
I was gonna say yeah before he died, but like obviously.
I'm going to ask a serious question here. Do you know the way people are like, oh, he's the best Joker ever, best Batman
Yeah.
villain? Would he be as good if he wasn't dead?
Probably not. It's not that thing they always say artists get better after they die. Like,
Michael Jackson.
there's a movie about him coming too.
Yeah,
isn't there?
that looks good.
That looks really good.
Wonder who the kids are on it.
I was going so
Who's
well.
acting as them?
Aye. I was going so well.
Yeah, yeah, cut that
It's
too.
just at the end. Kelly, come here. What's the plans for Christmas? Do you stay at home, or what do you do as
Is
a
it too
family?
early to talk about Christmas?
No, it's
No, I
not.
don't think so. I've seen a few trees up around
Yeah,
town.
my sister's one of them.
Trees are up.
Upside down.
We go to my nanny's house, whole fam. Well, we don't have that big of a family, but we just go there, have the dinner, the presents, and
Where's that at?
foot of the town.
Up for the
Foot
town.
of the town. Yeah, is what she calls it, I suppose. But
What area?
you know the at the bottom of the road at the convent across from Tintai.
Yeah.
There's those like big row houses. She's like the second one on the right there.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, that's the one.
Fucking hell, you be married one of your fucking air code and they
No, but I just like to know what it's nice, fire on, and these do family things. And
Yeah, and we just like do like the games, the
Movies.
3-course meal, movies, yeah,
sleeping on the
presents.
couch after.
Chalor,
Yeah, just
sour cream crisp.
yeah.
The
Now you see
Traitors
me on
on.
the TV, yeah. the
See
usual.
lying down after dinner.
Oh my gosh, the best nap you'll ever have.
You'll never be better.
I
at it.
never
know.
nap. I never
Oh,
nap.
I love a
I
Christmas
love
Day
it.
nap.
Fire roaring. Harry Potter on.
Nice, yes.
Oh, I love it. Hey, actually, that's my
One,
favorite
two,
time.
very verto.
Oh,
That was good.
that was good. You're a wanker, Harry. We're actually I know no one asked, but I'll tell you what we're doing this year. We're heading away.
Where are you going this
No,
year,
don't care.
Benny?
No.
We're my whole family. It's been years since we've all been together because of my sisters have their own family and stuff, and one lives in Kildare and all. It's been years since we've all been together. So we booked a house in Rathmullen.
Class.
Well, there's 19 of us going. And
Unreal.
we're going down on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and back on Boxing Day.
That'll be so nice.
Is the Kildare crew coming up?
Aye.
Oh, make
So-
it out.
So,
Don't Pat!
so yeah, we're looking forward to that. That'll be something different.
That'll be really nice, yeah.
And yeah, everyone's cooking, like someone's doing
A
dinner.
dish each kind of thing.
dessert.
Nice.
Many bedrooms in it.
2, I think, and there's 19 of us. We're all going to share. That was a joke, by the way. There's we have enough beds.
Every room's haunted too, by the way.
Is that that haunted house down in Rathmullen?
No, it's not. There's no haunted houses.
Granny used to tell me.
Mark!
Is it right now?
Don't be
Oh, is that one now?
Don't wake
I
up.
remember I delivered it.
Wake up, Joey, floating in the middle of the room. No, but I'm looking forward to that. But what else about Christmas? What was I going to say? Traffic will be tight. Wonder if there's any snow. Do you know what you can bet on if it's going to snow on Christmas Day?
Oh,
You
really?
could
The
bet
bookies.
anything.
You actually can, yeah.
That's mad, like in bookies. Crazy. But anyway, do you want to play sitting down or standing up? It's a bit late.
I'm really sorry. I don't know what that is.
So
We asked you to ring somebody, and then you have to tell us if they're sitting down or standing up.
Oh, right. Okay.
so you ring anyone in your phone book
Okay.
and you ask
No one's
them,
going to answer. I don't do phone calls. No one's going to answer me. Maybe my dad will.
and then if you ask him, are you sitting down or standing up?
Mm.
And you say, what do you think he's doing?
Definitely sitting down.
So if he says sitting down, we'll give you like a hat
Massage
and
by
an air
Jason Quigley.
freshener. Massage.
So no.
For your dad.
You want it? You don't have to.
Yeah, no, I will. I'll see. Maybe he's going to be like, what's wrong? What are they doing to you?
Hopefully,
Okay, let me see.
or we'll do it. We've got Kelly in the boot.
yeah.
Send her winnings on to my.
Yeah, give 14 grand. Okay.
What do you? So he's sitting down.
I think so. He's not going to answer. Brian.
ABC's Coast Flies.
Are you sitting down right now or standing up?
Standing up.
Oh! What are you doing standing up at 9:15?
I'm warming my baton against the fire.
Yeah, you're on the podcast.
Good man, Brian. You should have been sitting down.
Yeah, you just lost me.
You just lost me.
For
Massage.
14 grand, she agreed to give us 14,000.
Okay.
Go get a hand air freshener.
Thanks.
Give us lips so you don't be able to
Okay, bye-bye.
No,
Bye.
We'll give you one on it for being a good sport.
Oh, really? Nice.
They're on under there, JVs. Yeah, so we got new air fresheners, folks. They're not for sale, but if you want to buy them, we'll sell them.
Love when you say that stuff. They're actually up on. Sorry.
What?
I don't know why. Come about that. But then we should get
Which one do you want?
The what? The
White.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go for that one.
Really?
Yeah.
They're class. Where'd you get all that?
Don't say.
Oh, really? Timu.
On that note, thank you for episode 79.
And if you want to order your hat, folks, or your car air freshener, give us a wee DM here now. Cheap, going, and
Oh, yeah.
worn by who?
Me.
The WINNER of Traitors, eh?
Kelly, thank you very much for coming down and having me chat.
Yeah, thanks for having me. That was class.
Yeah, it was good
Yeah.
crack.
Yeah, really
I
fun.
enjoyed it. Good
Thank
crack.
you very much. We want to say a massive thank you to this week's sponsor again, folks. Dealside Garden Furniture. Barry and the lads there for jumping on, sponsoring me and Mafa's wee podcast. We just want to say about, we want to thank everyone. We put a couple of clips up about men's mental health there the last couple of weeks. A massive thank you to everyone who's messaged. There's some lovely messages coming in. There's a full episode on YouTube now. Go and have a look at it. It's very good, very sensitive. I think that's the word.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very good, wasn't it, Mafa?
It was. You opened up a rave, but you know, a lot of people says I got a couple of messages too.
That's what I mean. It's a different kind of side to us, but it was fucking wonderful to do it. And we
You
just
need more of it. People says a couple of people text you need more of that. There, It's
Aye,
good,
but we,
good talking, being three men. Like.
we're actually overwhelmed by some of the messages we're getting, and some of the comments and all. So thanks very much to everyone who's done that. And yeah, thanks again, Kelly, for jumping on.
No worries, thanks for having me.
And having
Have a
chat
good
with us.
Christmas, Kelly.
Yeah,
Aye, that's
likewise.
right, actually, have a
Enjoy
good
Rathmon
I will.
and whatever you do.
I don't know what I'm at.
What do you
Aye.
work as?
I work in the hospital.
All right, okay, fair.
I'm a surgeon.
Jesus.
Can you imagine?
I take it you're not a surgeon.
Do you think I'm a fucking surgeon?
That's why the hospital's
Kelly, come on in here there, move your toenail here.
That's
She won the traitors.
That's grand
Nah.
if you're working on it because your kids don't really like you.
Stop that,
so
Matt.
sorry.
Nah, I normally stay in the house with the wife, and her brother comes up. We don't have money to go.
We
to
listened to
Rathmullen.
your story.
Yeah. We don't go to Rathmullen and all and play fucking spin the bottle. Sure, that's their family bought out a new perfume, incest.
Hey, this is getting very.
Kelly, thanks very
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Have a good Christmas and best luck whatever you do next.
Thank you.
We'll see you down in
Eclipse Cinema.
The Club
That's
Cinema,
it,
Mr. Brand, no worries.
Thanks to Jay behind the camera for doing nothing, and to Mark behind the camera for doing
Mark.
absolutely nothing. Thanks to the lads. And yeah, folks, stay tuned for episode
80.
Brogan. Next. Good luck, folks.